Let's find out today why this makeup brush is going to be very important in our tips. Hey guys, Night Rider here, American Mindbender, taking a little garden tour. I'm not sure if these black-eye peas, there they are, see if these black-eye peas are runners or not. I'm going to have to find out. We'll see here. First tip of the day, I like to prepare my soil ahead of time before I'll be doing any planting. And at that time, I'm going to also start adding some nutrients to it. Let it dissolve and break down prior to me putting in the actual plants. So on these pots here, I've added some bone meal, and I also added some plant food that would allow it to break down and be in the soil. Easy water soluble that way. If you choose to use a water soluble process to give your plants nutrition, that's fine. A lot of it comes from my soil. This soil-based mixture, it's not that complex. It does have a little bit of sand, a little topsoil, and also a compost with mushroom compost, with leaves, with some wood chips that's broken down. So this is something I'm able to purchase at the nursery near me. Let's wander over here, take a look at some of these tomatoes. You know, we've been doing a lot of thumping of our flowers to get our, tomatoes to, with whole fruit on each opportunity. You can self-pollinate your tomatoes. When you catch a tomato that's pretty open like this right here, you just make sure you give it a tap. And if the flowers fall off, well, that means it didn't pollinate. So you're not wasting anything. So try to get all your pollination in as possible. It's going to create the best fruit process for you here. Alright, shake those up a little bit. Got the potatoes here. That's the youngest ones. And next to youngest. Over here, oh yeah, she's popping. We did find a potato in the dirt. Let's see if I can't give y'all a little example of the potato here. Get you in the frame. Let's see here. There it is. So we are, I don't know if that's able to be seen. Pretty nice sized potato already. It's growing through here. Some of that leaf lettuce back there. Ready to trim off a piece of 3 of that. Well, let's take a look and find out what this brush is for. You can pollinate your squash plants. On the squash you have a male flower which doesn't have any fruit behind it. Or you can have a female flower like this one here. It's got the squash with the flower. And if you don't know that you can pollinate these things, all you do is just dip in here with your brush, get some of that pollen off of it. You got some pollen on it. And then we'll take it over to the flower that's open that needs to be pollinated, and we'll just take it in there and give it a little dance, make a little love, and pollinate. As you see, it'll bring most of the pollination off of it. So hopefully that'll work. I hit that one the other day, so maybe that'll make. I've had an awful lot of squash not pollinate. Some of the newer squash in the back I started with seed. They're starting to put on their flowers. Most squash plants will put about 8 male flowers to 1 female. I don't see the females coming out yet. So then the okra starting to get their leaves pretty good. And I'm starting to see a little insects. Well, we're not going to pay it much attention. Cucumbers. Finally built something for the cucumbers. See how they've grown? Those are the Ashley cucumber. They came from seed. And as you can see, my tying up process, I'm starting to get a baby squash in here. I mean a zucchini. Nice flow through here. You can also pollinate the squash, the cucumbers too, guys. I just hadn't seen a lot of females. I started to see a few on them. This is the beginning of the watermelon. Got 2 nice little vines. It's starting to Shows some signs here of maintaining itself. And these were the zucchinis, the ones that had started forming in the pot. I see that one there. Don't look like it's going to germinate. But use these tips and tricks. Go ahead and set your dirt out. Go ahead and put your nutrition in there. Water them up a little bit, guys. And you can use a small little makeup brush to pollinate your squash and zucchini plants and things like that. Y'all have a good one. This is Night Rider. I'm out.